YTBC, what's the deal? First, let me give a shout out to my man Big Band TV. He's been sub to this channel, my other channel for, man, I think ever since I've been on YouTube, about 2010. I like going back and forth with Big Band TV. He's from Dallas. But I just wanted to do a second post-fight video to the Errol Spence fight in Algieri. And Big Band TV kept telling me, look, man, he's the truth. He's the truth. Even when I come out with videos saying I'm not really sold on the kid, Big Band TV has always told me this guy's been the truth. And like I said, I'm not saying the kid isn't going to be a world champion. It's just, you know, it was just like Vladimir Klitschko. I'm sorry, but when I seen Vladimir Klitschko for the first time and I was seeing him fight, then I saw the Corey Sanders fight, and I was just watching. I was like, I don't see this dude lasting that long. And I was proved wrong. I'm not a perfect, predictor of talent. Sometimes I'm wrong. Sometimes I can pick a guy to have a good career. Sometimes I'm wrong, man. Shit, I can admit that. But not Big Man, but there's some other people that come to my channel as if I picked Chris Algieri to win the fight. Like some dude came to because I put out a video yesterday saying, hey, I think I'm late to the party. I need to see more. Guys come in there some dude left me a personal message saying, he just pretty much saying that I'm selling out to root against Spence. Just race baiting. It's like, man, would you come on with the bullshit, man? Really? I don't want Spence to excel because I'm on here going against my own. Like, that is it's just childish, man. It's just childish. I broke down specifically the things I seen in Spence that I want to see him improve on. Being able to get hit flush, and I want him to move his head. I've been known of Errol Spence. And for those of you that's new to my channel, I used to go to a gym called Circle of Discipline out in South Minneapolis. There's a kid there. He's a pro right now. He only has one defeat. I believe he's like 14-1. Javante Starks. He fought Errol Spence in the 2009 Golden Gloves championships. Javante Starks was the favorite going into the Golden Gloves. This kid named Errol Spence just came from out of nowhere and beat Javante Starks. I used to train. I've sparred Javante, so I know of Errol Spence. But even then, when he said he lost to a kid named Errol Spence, I didn't say, who is he? How does he fight? I just said, okay, he lost to a kid named Errol Spence. This is way back in 2009, 2010, before some of you motherfuckers even heard of Errol Spence. All right. But I remember Javante saying he lost to a kid in the finals. The dude was good. The dude was from Texas. That's all. That's the first time I heard of that name. And then I seen he made the Olympics, but I've heard of him way before. I didn't grow up with him. I didn't fight him, but I've heard of him. You know what I mean? So I'm not just some dude that's seen Errol Spence last year and I seen Floyd say he's going to be the next best thing and I'm trying to just hate. Like, as a uploader, man, I'm more responsible than that. And some of you should know this already. But if you're new to my channel, maybe you think I am hating. Maybe this guy's your fucking favorite fighter of all time and you can't take hearing a different perspective or somebody trying to just see it, just call it how it is. You know what I mean? But props to everybody that can go back and forth like a fucking adult about Errol Spence and any other fighter without getting your fucking feelings hurt about this kid named Errol Spence, man. Like I've said, he may go on to be a great all-time fighter. I said that. People wasn't convinced when they first saw Larry Holmes. Sometimes fans, pundits, announcers, even other great fighters, they're wrong about certain fighters. Michael Jordan's the best basketball player ever. He was fucking wrong about the Kwame Brown draft pick. We can go to any sport. But anyways, let me get off that. That's just fucking common sense to me. But anyways, Spence looked good last night. I still want to see more. Let's keep things in perspective. He looked very impressive against Chris Algieri. Chris Algieri is a former world champion. He fought Provodnikov. He's fought Amir Khan and Manny Pacquiao. Provodnikov and Pacquiao was busting him up. Pacquiao knocked him down sometimes, but they couldn't do what Errol Spence did, and that's finish him. That's fact. What is also a fact, Chris Algieri has 8 knockouts. He's not a knockout puncher. He's not the type of guy that backs you up. None of that. And for some of you to say, oh, he was backing Spence. No, Spence to me chose to go backwards. Man, Algieri had nothing for him as far as hurting him. Nothing for him. I thought the fight may be tricky because I thought Algieri is really good on his feet, moving and parrying punches and ducking and slipping and rolling. He is pretty good at that. But the thing is, Spence showed me he was better at cutting off the ring on him. I just need to see it, man. I'm just not going to say, I know he can cut the ring off. No, I need to see it first. I'm not like some of you, man. And I'm having this problem with Anthony Joshua. Some motherfuckers on here think Anthony Joshua is going to be 50-0. He may not make it to 25-0 because the heavyweight division is stacked like that. But I need to see these things. I'm just not ready to anoint somebody something, man. Now, sometimes we can look at a guy in his 10th fight and say, you know what? He's going to be great. When I saw Floyd Mayweather, I saw that. When I go back and watch old Evander Holyfield tapes and I'm watching them fight Ricky Parkey and Kwawi and, you know, Delone and those guys, I can see that, damn, this, you know, just by watching the footage, you can see now maybe I'm just missing it with Errol Spence. But I still want to see more. I do know this. I do know he's ready for a top 5 or maybe a title shot from the way it looks. Because I don't see Andre Berto beating him. I don't see Victor Ortiz beating him. I don't see Lamont Peterson. I don't see anybody that's trying to be at 147, whether they're coming up or they've been there. I don't see Amir Khan. Well, he's up now, but I don't see Amir Khan beating him. I don't see any of those guys beating him. Some good, like I've said, I think he's more of a 154 pounder. Just looking at his structure, his shoulders, just, you know, he's strapping across the chest, man. This is a big kid. You know what I mean? And I was just thinking of some different matchups, like if you went to 154 with the Charlos, you know, getting ahead of myself a little bit, but I want to see more. Now I want to see how he deals with a power puncher, somebody that can push him back. Wouldn't it be cool to see him and Porter fight on the inside? Because Porter's a strong motherfucker. Brook is a strong motherfucker. I like to see him fight the winner out of Porter, Thurman. I think that'd be great. Danny Garcia. But now I just want to see him in there with somebody that can pop a little bit harder. Somebody that might make him get put, or let me guess, he will never get pushed back, right? Let's not make the kid out into a superhero, man. Like, the kid is human, okay? Somebody's going to be able to push him back eventually, and I just want to see how he reacts. I mean, a real pushback. Not come out, throw a jab, and he decides to go back on his back foot to evade your jab. I mean, get up on him physically and make him go backwards. How will he react? Will he, you know, use his footwork and turn and set you up with a left hook? Or will he, you know, just how is he going to react to it? That's all, man. That's all I want to see. And then when I see that, I can say, okay, this is what he does when that happened. Just like in this fight, when Algieri was moving and using his fancy footwork, I wanted to see how Errol will respond. He responded by cutting the ring off. I got to see it with my eyes, not just think about it mentally. I got to see it against Algieri. Just like I want to see how he deals with being pushed backwards or being buzzed, being clipped. What if he gets knocked down? How will he react? Will his confidence drain out? Would he get up, you know, hitting his gloves together and pissed off? When Algieri hit him with a nice shot, he acknowledged that he got hit, like, okay, good shot. Looked like he got pissed off, and he just started bulldogging Algieri. Just like my man Big Band TV said, he put his ass in a shop. He put him in the shop. Like a broke down ass Cadillac. He put him in the shop. You know, but I got to see it, man. And that's all I am. I got to see to believe. I'm just one of those guys. I've been like that as a kid, man. I've been like that as a kid. Sometimes I got to just see it to believe it. You know. But Errol Spence, he did his thing last night. And I picked him to win. So for some of you coming to my page like, yeah, talk that shit now. Talk what shit now, idiot? I fucking picked him to win. What more else do you... Oh, boy. YTBC. I'm out.